Welcome to CNTV. I'm Brad Claunch.
And I'm Quin. The Winter Olympics gets underway in Italy this month. A Chickasaw citizen is training now with hopes to compete when the Winter Games return to the USA.
Bailey Golden has only been involved in the sport of bobsledding for less than 2 years, and she's already experienced international competition.
The Chickasaw was a track and field star athlete at Oklahoma State University. She connects with us to share about her new sport and what's ahead.
After I finished my collegiate track career, I was still wanting to compete and push my body and mind. And I discovered bobsled. One of their coaches reached out because they recruit heavily from track. I started going to a few rookie camps up in Lake Placid. And then, at these rookie camps, they evaluate you. They do testing and kind of see your strengths, your weaknesses. And then eventually I got invited to their national team tryouts. I made the World Cup team and we traveled all over the world. We went to 5 or 6 different countries. Being able to represent USA and have that on your chest, competing against other countries is really cool.
I love knowing that you're from Choctaw, Oklahoma. You graduated from Choctaw High School and then graduated from OSU, and now you're out there representing USA. You're connecting with us from Lake Placid, New York right now. What's going on with your training? How difficult is it?
So I woke up the other day and there was 8 inches of snow on my car from that night. And it's just continuing dumping of snow. Yesterday it felt like -12. So it's very different than what I'm used to. You have to learn really quickly how to warm your muscles up for training in the cold, in the snow, to still be competitive. In college, I did the heptathlon. And so I was doing I was training for 7 different events, all throughout the week. Every practice was different, but you're still laying the fundamentals of power, explosiveness, and that power and explosiveness transitioned. It transitioned really well into bobsled, kind of like a short sprinter, the stuff you need for a short sprinter. And so the training that we do with bobsled is more focused towards that. You have to adapt to the cold. You have to adapt to these new tracks, and it's there's there could be an hour between each run, so you have to re-warm up. You have to kind of keep your mind refocused. There's just a lot of being able to adapt, and I feel that really transitions into being a pilot, which I'm doing currently. Being brakes is just a simpler transition out of your collegiate sport because you're the power horse of the sled. You use your strength, your power, your speed, and you just push the sled off the start ramp and you get in. You're there for pushing the sled. Each track is different in length, but you're going down and your body is just going 60, 70, 75, 80 miles per hour, hitting this metal, and it's not comfortable. You look really bruised and beat, but that's just a part of the sport. Crashing hurts and is dangerous, and it's not fun, but it's also a part of the sport. I chose to start transitioning into a pilot role. And I don't know, the pilot has a lot more responsibility because they still have to push. They have to be just as explosive and fast as the brakeman, but you have to drive. You have to have quick reflexes. And it's learning the technical and mental demands of driving and evolving. It's just, I don't know, it's just to push my boundaries more and just to set new goals. And the goals ultimately with piloting is the 2034 Utah Olympics, home Olympics, is the ultimate goal, staying healthy and just pursuing that. This sport has allowed me to represent my country proudly. Growing up as a Chickasaw, the heritage is amazing. I'm so proud to represent the Chickasaw tribe, especially all over the world, in Germany. They have never heard of the Chickasaw Nation, but now they have. And it's they can go tell their people. And it's just it just brings awareness, And it's really proud to be able to represent USA and the Chickasaw Nation.
You are just outstanding in everything you do, graduating at OSU with both your bachelor's and your master's.
Yeah, so undergrad was biology, pre-med with psych and microminors, and my master's was in forensics. There's so many avenues of science, and it's always developing. The field's always advancing. There's new research coming out all the time. And it's just, I don't know, you can always learn something.
You hold 3 OSU track and field records, ranked 6th best collegiate athlete in the nation, and the list goes on and on and on for every possible track and field event that you competed in. How did that success help prepare you, that experience prepare you for what you're doing today and in life?
I think all those accomplishments, it's not all just black and white. It's not like, oh, she had this accomplishment. It must have always been roses and gold. Um, there was a lot that came with it. Like ultimately those were my goals to reach, but it didn't start like that way. I didn't start my collegiate outdoor track career until my junior year of school because I got redshirted and then COVID hit. My third and fourth season, I made nationals, but I missed the podium by a few points. And then my fifth season, I came back and I finally got on the podium, became a first team All-American. And I don't know, you learn that constantly being so close and always coming up short, like lights a fire under you. And that was my like 3/4 of my college career. Like coming up short, it keeps that light of fire under you. But you just have to maintain your confidence and knowing that you belong in that environment. And I feel like that translates to life also. There's going to be places that knock you down. There's going to be things that don't go your way, but you just have to maintain your composure and confidence and trust yourself to know that you're headed in the right direction. It's okay. It's like you have to go back to the drawing board. You have to reassess, and you can't just um, accept your failure. You can't just be like, oh, it's not supposed to happen. Like if you want it to happen, you'll go back to the drawing board and reassess. And I feel like that's how you take on to life and in bobsled and any kind of endeavor. You just have to like have the confidence within yourself that no matter the setbacks, there is light if you want it to be. And I don't know, I'm hoping that I can like especially with like our Chickasaw Nation, our current members and like our future generations, that they can see that it's not always pretty and perfect and it's not always smooth sailing. Path to success has its up and downs. And I hope that they can see me for an example and look at me as an example to pursue their passions and dreams, while also proudly representing our heritage and values and what it takes to use our strength and perseverance and the spirit of that's defined our people for so long.
Those are great words of wisdom. Bailey says the pilot training for bobsledding takes 3 to 4 years. She's just in year 1.
Besides bobsledding, you heard Bailey mention her college degrees in biology and forensic science. She's thinking about getting her scuba diving credentials to potentially conduct underwater forensics.
She's a wonderful young Chickasaw. We're rooting for Bailey to reach that goal, an Olympic dream.
The Chickasaw Nation Citizen Support Center is available after regular business hours for urgent needs. The Citizen Support Center offers help with navigating programs, answering questions, and completing applications. Here's the toll-free number to call or send an email. The Citizen Support Center will respond to urgent matters 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, including weekends and holidays. Report a crime, suspicious activity, or accident 24 hours a day to the Chickasaw Light Horse Police Department. Chickasaw Light Horse Police maintains a tip hotline around the clock. That hotline number is on your screen. An online tip form is also available at ChickasawLighthorsePolice.net.
The Chickasaw Cultural Center is a beautiful place to explore and participate in hands-on activities. In the next Make and Take class, learn how to create a beaded collar. The class is set for February 28th. It's open to the public at no charge with all supplies provided. Each month, the Chickasaw Cultural Center hosts classes teaching cultural traditions. Call this number to get more information and to register for classes.
That's all the time we have for CNTV. Quinn and I are glad you joined us for this episode.
We'll see you next time.